Man, Skip, I hate scenarios like this because, you know, the question is, okay, what rules are we playing? Who's in their prime? But if we just looking at it, Skip, I'm going to take the Redeem team. I don't think the Dream team could match the 2008 Redeem team athleticism. LeBron James is 23, D. Wade is 26, Kobe is 29, CP3 is 23, Darren Williams is 24, Melo is 24. One of the best Olympic players in U.S. basketball history was Melo, Skip, and Dwight Howard was 22. Won 3 straight Defensive Player of the Year after the 2008 Olympics. So he was at his apex. In 92, Bird was 35. His role in the Olympics was more ceremonial. His back had given out on him, Skip, at that point in time. Magic was 32. Most of the team was between the ages of 29 and 30. Look, I'd have took Bron, put him on Magic. I'd have put Kobe on Mike. And I'd say, okay, we're going to play basketball now. We're going to play basketball right now. And I believe Dwight Howard, pre-back injury, we're going to be able to hold up. Now, the thing that concerns me is the size of Patrick Ewing and David Robinson, 2 bigs that truly played with the back against the basket, but they could step out up to 15, 16 feet and knock down a shot. But our athleticism, and we see the international pool, you're not beating teams like the Dream Team originally beating teams by 60 and 70 points. That's not happening. And you see what we did. We crushed everybody. We got that gold medal back, and we ain't looked back since. So with that being said, the team will crush the Dream. Coach James.
You were thoroughly unconvincing in every word you just uttered.
Skip, you do realize LeBron.
You know and I know.
Skip, 23-year-old Bron, 23, and you know Kobe. Kobe gonna look Mike eye to eye. Hey, you know who I am, right, dude? Bron, you know me. You know what I do. You know how I get down. I'm not in awe. My tongue hang out too. I got a little bit more hair than you.
I walk just like you.
Yeah, I walk, got the wristband, I got the knee sleeve rolled down on my calf. I got all that.
You got it all.
Got all that.
But you ain't MJ.
Yeah, he close enough. Close enough.
You start out by saying, I hate scenarios like this.
I do.
Because you hate it that you have to try to side and make a case for LeBron against Michael Jordan, and you can't.
It's 12 guys,
and they just scenarios like this.
Because here's the thing. Are we playing with today's rules?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You can do whatever rules
First
you
of all,
you
ain't got no guys that can shoot. You ain't got nobody guys that can shoot no three.
I got one guy, and I only need one guy.
Okay, you keep thinking that.
I got Michael Jordan at 28 years of age at the peak of his powers. If you've read all the stories about the Dream Team in the hotel one afternoon after another hellacious practice, Bird and Magic just told Michael eye to eye, this is your team. It's your time.
Yeah.
You take us. Because Larry just couldn't play anymore.
No, his back was going.
Magic could play at 32.
Even though he had retired.
And he could lead, and he could point guard, and he could do all that. He could orchestrate. But when push came to shove, it was Michael's team. Charles was still in his prime, obviously.
Charles was a damn good Olympic basketball player.
He was Bobby Knight didn't think so the first time around.
He cut him in 84. But Charles led the team in scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
I got it. And then you throw in the great Karl Malone. And then off the bench, if you can bring Patrick Ewing and David Robinson, it's just too much firepower. But it just boils down to the original 23, Michael, Jeffrey, Jordan. You would have no answers. Huh?
He was 9 in the Olympics. He was 9 in the Olympics.
Okay. But the point is that, yeah, Kobe would battle with him. But in the end, Kobe was in awe of him because, he was. He was.
Kobe wasn't in awe of anybody.
No,
you saw Kobe, what Kobe did to him, dropped 55 on him when he was in the Wizards. Kobe didn't back down from nobody. That's one thing I can say about Kobe. As a 17-year-old, Kobe thought he should be taking the last shot. He did, airballed him. But he grew from that.
Yeah.
And we got 23-year-old GOAT. Skip, he's starting to rise. He hadn't even reached fully GOAT status yet. He baby GOAT, got little horns. They hadn't really grown until them biggest started curling. Like them big, they hadn't grown like that.
But I noticed a key point in your bogus argument that you tried to make, that you put Kobe on Mike.
Yeah.
You didn't put LeBron on Mike because LeBron would get destroyed.
No, but I got to put LeBron on Magic.
Oh.
6'9". I got to put 6'9" against 6'9".
Okay, I see. Well, why wouldn't you put LeBron if he's the rising GOAT?
And so Magic gonna post up. You know Magic had a post game, right? He's one of the few point guards that could post you at 6'9" because he was the size of most power forwards and centers back in the day.
Yeah, Kobe jumped better than LeBron jumped in his prime. And at 6'7", Kobe would have been just fine against Magic.
Nah, he couldn't elevate like GOAT.
Yeah.
He couldn't elevate like GOAT.
Could.
No, Skip, the GOAT was different. GOAT different. Look, you still hold it against the GOAT because he didn't do the dunk contest. But he say, come to the game and watch me in pregame. Watch me in game.
I'm a living dunk contest. I'm a living, breathing, in-game dunk contest.
That's what he does.
Right?
That's what I do.
No,
he doesn't have
what he does.
He doesn't have the creativity, but power and elevation. As Nurk.
Yeah,
You remember when he went body bag Nurk?
Nurkic.
When he went body bag
Talking
Nurk?
about David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Karl Malone. But let's ask Nurk.
Oh, he done got
Nurk.
he got Tim Duncan. He got Kevin. He got KG. You better recognize this man's resume. After 20 years, he got a lot of posters on his wall. He got a lot of posters on his wall. More than a Foot Locker. You know, Foot Locker used to have them posters on the wall.
By the way, LeBron didn't do dunk contests because he didn't have the guts to do dunk contests because it's scary out there by yourself. You have to fly solo.
I'm thinking he might get in the three-point contest this year.
Well,
really? Yeah, might do that.
You know, I would pay big money to watch that because that would be the biggest brick fest anybody has ever laid.
Michael Jordan had the biggest brick fest. He only made 2 shots, maybe 3. Go look that up. How he doing the three-point contest since you bumping him?
How did he do in the dunk contest?
We done won a couple of. Well, he first of all, the one in Chicago, Dominique should have won.
Okay, but Mike invented the dunk contest.
No, Dr. J invented the dunk contest.
He did. Mike did. With that one dunk from the free throw line.
Dr. J did that in the ABA. Did you forget Dr. J did it in the ABA? You forget that the dunk contest originated in the ABA. And the doc. The doctor.
All right.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.